you're gone and I gotta stay high all the time. So keep you off my mind. Ooh, high all the time. So keep you off my mind. Spend my days locked in a haze, trying to forget you, babe. I fall back down. Gotta stay high all my life to forget I'm missing you.
Is the next version of ChatGPT is going to it's going to be able to do stuff based on pictures as well as words. So I think it'd be interesting to just give it a piece of character art and see what D&D class it comes or class and
so it's rolling in some like the Mid Journey and because you can invert that what do they call it, the neural net, you can invert and work back, and that's kind of how they do the noise modulation, so you could work backwards through that. Right now people just daisy chain the different AI models to get a mix. I do know that version 5 is on hold for training at the moment, but yeah, as in they're not actively training the 5th generation model. There's various concerns that they're working through, and I don't think it's anything nefarious. I think it's because they had a huge security breach a few weeks ago. There's a lot of media. Yeah, they got people's private conversations sent to the wrong accounts. Yeah, it was wild. It was a big oops. They clearly aren't ready for this, and then there's plenty of media coverage now on it, so they need to be a little.
I was
Council's
fucking
advised
around.
me this is a fucky wucky.
Yeah.
These nuts.
Nut.
These nuts.
Give her balls a tug.
Soundboard's back, baby. It's back on Discord.
Yeah, we
That's
saw
all.
it. So actually, I was on. I was moused over another old Discord that had it, and I clicked on it, and I don't know if it played in their Discord or ours.
Theirs.
So I may have just farted
No, wait.
there.
Go open it up and see if you have somebody else's, because you have Turdbo or whatever.
Turdbo.
Which Nitro.
Oh,
This is the only server I'm in that has.
I have it in every single. Yeah, I can see everybody's noise. Oh my god. Okay, hold up, guys.
Let's hear
Have
some.
some fun with this. Yep. Let's see. From Dora's Safe Space. Okay, I cannot promise anything.
All right, fair enough.
Good.
There you go.
Oh, okay. Here's one I'm pretty sure we know.
Yes.
I don't know what this is. These are all called Cirrus something. Hold on.
How boring and small.
I love it.
How
They did-
boring and small.
They did introduce a volume bar. So like in the
Oh,
thing where
okay,
it's, like, search
good.
for sound, there's a little volume thing there, so you can turn that down. So like I have mine down to like 50.
All right, I gotta see what some of these others are here.
Tell the crew to push the Whopper button.
Okay. Oh, that's just sound effect. Okay.
All right. Yep.
Classic.
Obliteration.
Ooh,
But
nice.
this is called Cirrus. I don't know. Is that from something? Because there's a bunch of like Cirrus voice lines.
Did you really think this would work?
It sounds like something.
Sounds like Snape, but like.
Yeah.
Pointless.
I like that one.
You want the Atlas? Take it. It's yours.
Okay.
Wait, is
that's-
that must be some from Destiny?
Maybe it's something. But I do like this
How
one.
boring and small.
If you click the soundboard and top right, there's a volume as well.
Yeah.
So it's not just in
That's what I was
it's not
saying.
just in there. Yeah. But Neon was posting it in the volume controls in the other.
Yeah, it only controls your sound.
Oh, and there's default sounds, so yeah, okay, so that's default Discord
soundboard is
sounds.
directly where, like, beneath where it says voice connected, you'll see a camera, a share screen, a rocket, and then the fourth one
still
is
on. She doesn't use
previous
on her
version?
computer where she is now. She doesn't use.
on the browser version, which
Oh, no, she's
Neon
there.
is. Okay.
Sorry.
Anyways,
All right, let's do some D&D.
Yeah, let's say
interesting.
D&D.
Saying D&D.
Yeah. Although I have something important to share first. Wait, how does this work? Boom. In Twitch.
Oh, nice. There we go. 69 months. I was like, where the fuck is that sound coming from? Let's go. 69-month club.
Yay.
All right. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, so last time, you lovely people, went and had a good conversation with the now dubbed Prime Mineral, aka the Queen of the Corrids, and learned a lot of good stuff from them. She gave you all the information about how Endolin has been stealing Corrid hair, which is stronger than steel itself, and has been using it to, in her contraptions and strange machinations or strange machines within her castle and within her theater. Whoa, burping there. And after some conversation and convincing them that you are actually here to deal with Endolin and possibly mess with her and free Prismere from the Hourglass Coven's grasp, they had a party, and it was a big old dance, and some of you did dance and had a wonderful time there where a few of you actually learned how to dance as well as the Corrids, which allows you to eventually, if you do that same dance, control Corrid hair, which is something those of you who do understand it now know that's going to be a fun thing to do. Leaving the Corrid Stonehenge area and heading off towards the Brigganock mines, where the Corrids believe that there is a secret passageway to get into the castle here, Endolin's castle. You encountered some interesting things. One, you encountered Mudlump, aka the Cyclops beekeeper who your lovely sunflower compatriot stole Polynella from. Through some sign language, drawing, and other weird negotiations and talking with Polynella and with the bees in the bees from the from the Cyclops beehive, you learned or convinced Mudlump that the sunflower, or that the dandelion and Polynella really in love. So, Whoa. Exactly. So, as you explained true love to Mudlump, suddenly Mudlump was convinced that he must have true love as well. He must also find this thing called true love. He brought you, he made you all promise to find him true love. And, ended up that you now are, you went in to his house, got some mead, saw some of the stuff he had there, and he ended up giving, what did he end up giving somebody? Oh, and somebody got a quiver of, the quiver of stuff everything inside of it.
Oh, yes.
It's an,
And then I have the quiver, and then I was given the instigator rods.
Yep,
inside
they're all in there.
Yep, which there's 7 of, right?
There's one for each of us, yeah.
Yes.
So, after that, you left Mudlump to his industry of making more mead and finding another queen for his massive hive of bees. You continued onwards towards where you believe the Brigganock mines are, as you were directed by the Queen towards a mineral. On the way there, you had another interesting encounter. A wagon trundled towards you, being pushed by a hooded individual. This wagon seemed to have some sort of stage set upon it. Ended up, it stops in front of you, and you end up seeing a more or less a strange puppet show put on by this hooded individual with silvery string dangling from, illustrating your entire journey so far here in Yon, all the way up to the point where you are seeing yourselves, your puppet selves, with a lovely encountering the wagon. The wagoneer, or the puppeteer, gives you all invitations. Invitations to go, that is for a free show. Free show at the, at Endel. So, more stuff there. Finally, as the session ended, you found yourselves at the Brigganock mine. As you approached, you heard a quiet, or actually a fairly loud tink, 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 tink sound, as the sound of pickaxes and hammers echoed from the mine's entrance. Around the mine, you see that there are a ton of carved corrids, as the Prime Mineral told you, placed about to try to scare the Briggannocks. Doesn't really seem like doing too much. But as you all enter the mines, the tink, 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 tink stops. Suddenly, all at once. You continue onward, exploring the labyrinth of a mine, looking for these Brigganock. And then the rhythmic hammering resumes, coming up from the depths of these mines, somewhere deep down in the tunnel. For about 10 minutes, some of you start to feel drowsy. You start to be unsteady on your feet. As suddenly, Doug, Nutmeg, Kiwi, Rosin all fall to the ground, unconscious, in a gate. Continues. Voda and Velka are fine. Voda and Velka try to wake up the compatriots. Slap them awake, shake them awake. They are unable to be awake. Exactly that. And as you try to wake up these individuals, you hear a little creaking sound, or your compatriots, you hear a creaking sound from around the corner, and you see two of these tiny mouse-like creatures, Briggannocks, wheeling what looks to be little wheelbarrows around the corner of this mine shaft. They see you and scream in surprise and flee around the corner. You're here now with just your 4 unconscious friends, Voda and Velka, but then you hear a voice from around the corner as an individual strolls forward. Clad in leather armor, face is illuminated by a tiny wisp of light that floats next to another mouse-sized Brigganock that is perched on this human. They look at you all with a smile. They say, "Greetings, trespassers. Didn't anyone tell you how to knock?"
We did. We called out. Nobody answered. We were being ignored. So here we are.
The little Brigganock on their shoulder squeaks. One or two little things. I would like you to give me a quick perception check.
Yeah.
Velka or Voda.
Perception. That's this button.
There you go.
Yeah.
All you just hear is just like catch one or two things. Do you understand? Do you understand Fae or Sylvan?
Sylvan. Yep. Common, Sylvan, Elven.
The Brigganock. They speak Sylvan. So they're speaking in Sylvan. Let me make sure that this individual understands. No. They speak in Common. You hear the little squeaky voice in Common, and you hear the term. You hear the word Corrids and Endolin whispered. So here's the individual that you see. They are androgynous. They have dark leather armor on. They have a short sword dagger, and a darker.
Kind of like a scout or a rogue or something.
Mm-hmm.
A scrogue.
After the Brigganock whispers into their ear, It turns back to you, Voda and Velka. Okay. You're here at the behest of the Chorids, aren't you? You're
We are?
here. You're here to. You're here to slay Brigganox and steal their wish stones. On
No.
behalf of the Chorids and
Ooh.
Creeping Lynn, aren't you?
You got 1 for 2. That's not bad.
Oh, we are here because the Chorids think that the Briggannocks are in league with Endolin, and from our understanding, the other way around is also thought, and here we are because nobody will actually just sit down and talk.
What? What are you talking about? The Chorids, they're giving their hair to Endolin to.
No, Endolin is taking it from them.
There's a moment as you
Is
see.
Stolen.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Voda.
I just, yep, to me, stolen.
There's a brief moment of pause on their face. Then what we've been hearing is completely. This changes everything.
It's almost as if Endolin is spreading lies in order to get people to fight amongst themselves instead of banding against her. Crazy.
I will say this: she is a good actor.
Well, why are you all here? What are you doing in our minds?
We came to barter peace, which, the Chorids thought we were coming to, kick your asses, but we came because we knew probably this was all Endolin's doing. So maybe with you now knowing that they are not with Endolin, you can come with us and we can barter peace between you, and then we can insert ourselves into the rear of
Nice.
Endolin's abode.
Yeah, from the ground, you
This
just hear
entire
Kiwi go. Noise.
Honk shoe, honk
This entire
shoe,
time, I'm
nice.
nudging Zug with my foot.
Yeah, I'm still face first in the ground. It's like.
Face down, ass up. That's
Exactly.
the way
Yep.
we like
That's
to
the
pass
way
up.
kobolds sleep.
Like to, yeah.
So, give me Voda and Velka. Each of you give me a persuasion check, please.
Am I allowed to assist my sister instead?
Yeah. Voda, you
Okay,
can have
good.
advantage.
A sister.
Very nice.
I get it.
The individual, they take their paws,
There you assume they're cis.
look you up and down, look at the passed out individuals on the floor of the mine shaft. They reach their hand out to you, Voda. The name's Molliver. It's nice to meet you. It seems that my initial assessment was wrong. If you're truly here to fight Endolin, then you are allies indeed. The Briggannocks have been also wronged by Endolin. And if what you're saying about the Chorids is true, then there might be some ending we can do there. 1 second.
Seems to have caused a lot of harm.
Yes, quite a lot of harm. Trig, would you mind getting? Could you ask Zarly and Oila to wake up these individuals? A little mousy thing on the shoulder of Oliver gives a little squeak, and then heads down into the pockets of their armor. And you see two more mousy-like Briggannocks spring out and hop over, and they just whisper something in each of the individuals'
Before you do
ears.
that,
Oh,
before you do, I usher them to Rosin and Kiwi, and I go over to Zug and pull the skull up and start drawing on his face.
oh, nice.
Oh God! Taps out of the party. Oh no!
Yeah, you
Shoes off.
the Brigganock Zarly, who was there trying to wake up Zug, looks over at you, looks back at Zug, looks back at you, Voda, and just laughs in a little tiny mouse voice.
I fix his skull and then give a thumbs up.
All right. Zarly leans in, whispers something into Zug's ear. Zug, you shoot awake.
Ah! Oh, what a dream! That was a dragon. Whee! What?
You look like as you're face first into the ground, Zug, face down, ass up. Your eyes open, blink, and they come into focus, and you see that the little rat-like creature with a tiny little hammer right in front of your nose, your eyes crossed looking at it.
Is this food?
No.
It squeals in terror and runs back towards Oliver.
I'll sit up and kind of shake my head and look around. Ah! What happened?
You guys look over and you can see that the other Brigganock, Oila, is whispering over and over again into Nutmeg's ear, but he just won't wake up. You hear him say, "Oh, no, man, just like 10 more minutes. Just I'm having a good one. Good dream. Good dream." And Oila,
That's accurate.
Oila just shrugs and goes back to Molliver. Well, now that you're all awake, I can now properly introduce myself. I'm sorry, the mines have a security system as it is. Fend off intruders. The rhythmic hammering of the Brigganocks tends to lull most people into a sleep. Once fallen asleep, you are promptly removed and placed outside of the mine shaft, but it seems that things are a little bit different right now. Come, follow me. You can. There's an alcove down the way here a little ways that might be better suited to conversation. Oliver, go all over to an alcove that has a little, I don't know, banjo, flute, something.
Yeah, I'm liking this map looking around it.
Yeah.
There's some fun things.
I like the
Also, this is
random
totally
berry
a,
totem pole.
Yeah, just right there. This is
That
absolutely
means
a
that
gamer
this was
den.
probably like a kobold cave at some point or something.
There's a dragon skeleton.
True.
There's also just a
yeah.
leftover keg and a dead person.
And once again, the
There's 2
unicorn,
dead people.
fake unicorn
true.
head.
Oh yeah.
Some treasure. There's a ship's wheel. Don't know how that ended up in a cave.
It was,
yeah.
it was a big,
There's some-
big ass
some red-
key.
There's some red sugar if anybody needs healing.
Rock and stone! It says the Brigganock.
Sugar.
So
I had fucking ChatGPT talked about rock and stone at one point.
Oh
just
boy.
like, do you like rock and stone? Did someone say rock and stone?
Rock and stone.
So the Molliver sits down on a rock and stone in here and looks around the room as the 3 little Briganocks perch on their shoulder. So you're here to deal with Creeping Lynn. That's excellent. I'm sorry, I should introduce myself a little bit more. As you know, I've said my name is Molliver, and I am here protecting the Briganocks. They called to me. This seems to be something that, well, it's just something that I felt I need to do. Look at them. They're so small and cute, and I can be their ambassador, as it is, and protector, as I've said. But yes, I've been spending some time here with the Briganocks, and it's been quite enlightening. Endolin has been harrying them. She's kidnapped their best architect, the Brigganock Golmo. She's been forcing him to work in Motherhorn, designing new contraptions using the Corrid hair and other things that she gets. And now that I have understood, she takes them from the Corrids as well. That's horrible. I didn't realize that. I thought the Corrids were. Never mind. It's all going to be water on the bridge fairly soon.
Sounds like a classic case of someone in power putting classes against each other. To ignore the real problem.
That's absolutely true. I mean, the Briganocks and the Corrids used to exist in harmony, but all we've thought was just that we.
in harm.
Yes.
I punch his shoulder.
Ow.
Well,
So no one here is in league with Endolin at all. Do you fight her off, or does she leave you alone? How does that work? She seems to be pretty fingers in all the pies here.
true. He has had some incursions into the mines, but we've sealed off those entrances. We tend to just have security at its highest, keeping anybody that she sends out, or if they do enter, usually they do fall asleep, like some of you did. And, well, so far so good. With the corrids, we keep the corrids out by working the mine at all hours because we know the corrids hate the sound, and, well, maybe that might change, but what should we do? What is your plan? I understand that you said that you've come here to negotiate peace. I'm all for that. Peace is a much better option than hostilities, but after negotiating peace, then what?
We're gonna
Well-
ruin one of her plays.
Ah,
Right, but part of that, to get to that step, we heard rumors from the cards that you had tunnels I could read all the way up to shit, what's the name of the place again? Fuck,
Motherhorn?
the castle. The Motherhorn. And thought maybe if we patch up all the ill blood down here, you might open one up for us, and we can sneak in and ruin the play, as you said.
Oliver nods. Yes, there does exist such a passage. A secret that the Briggannocks keep close to their tiny chests. However, yes. Give me a brief moment. And he whispers to the little Brigganock on their shoulder. Yes. Uh-huh. The piece. Right. And then? Okay. Trig agrees. We will negotiate peace, because that does seem to be the best plan. A Corrid and Brigganock alliance will be very strong against Creeping Lynn. Then, once the peace has been completed, and we have assured that there is no hostilities or ill will between these clans, Trig says that you must pass a test. It's fairly
Right,
simple.
say, wow,
Trigonometry
stop.
test.
No, not anything mathematical.
Oh, damn it!
It
Language.
is,
Coin in the yeah.
we'll tell you more about it once the peace treaty has been completed.
Does it involve mortal danger?
There's a poignant pause. I'm sure you'll be fine.
I don't particularly like that answer.
He's probably right. Mortal danger, whatever. We've dealt with many of that before. It is kind of nice to be underground like this again. Kind of feels like home.
Ah, you come from, well, I do recognize your type. You are a kobold, correct? Not often that we see kobolds here in, Prismere. I haven't seen such since I was in Faerun. But you see a wistful look for a moment pass over their face. Ah, yes. Wonder how my... Ah, never mind.
No, there's something there. Spill the beans.
Oh,
Don't actually, this is a very big waste of food.
no beans to be spilled. Sorry, I was just thinking back on memories. You see, I did come here to Prismere with my compatriots. However, I did leave them to their own devices, as the Briggannocks seemed to call to me, and yes. Maybe you've heard of them? Valor's Call.
Oh,
Oh!
rescued one of them.
You rescued one of them, wait. Are they?
I'm nodding along vigorously.
They're not in trouble, are they?
We can guarantee at least one is not currently in trouble.
Remember what you said about mortal danger?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a lot of that going around.
I assumed
She was
as much.
Oh.
The Valor's Call,
Goddamn.
we were called to Prismere to hunt down and on the tail of our pack of vile villains called the League of Malevolence, and
Oh, we
well,
met them too. Well, one of them.
What? They're cool now.
He gave up his villainous ways when we kicked his ass.
Language.
very
An
curious.
Ass is in the Bible. It's okay. I mean,
Whoa, what are you talking about? A donkey? He was kind of a donkey, to be fair.
it's a thing that all the inns in town have. I don't know why.
Oliver
Yeah, that
leans on.
donkey really gets
That
around.
and, the Book of Mormon.
Oliver leans onto the stone in front of them and says, "All right, sorry. Who was it that you met from Valor's Call? I'm curious."
Elkhorn.
Oh, that old goat. How's he doing? Where did you
Isn't
meet
he
him?
now?
He's a dwarf.
I like the different directions we went with.
They're
that.
Molliver looks over to you, Voda, says, "You,
Wait,
sweetheart, do you not understand sarcasm or jokes at all?"
It would be funnier to say no. So I'm
Fair.
going to say no.
But that
Okay.
means yes.
Understood.
She just likes her comedy comes from killing everyone else's.
That is a brand. So, Elkhorn is safe. That's good. Where
he
did
got
you
captured by
babysitting.
Scabbatha, but
Oh.
we sort of freed him.
And he's
Scabbatha?
currently babysitting along with Anoni.
Very interesting. I'm sure he can handle that. Gabbatha, you said. I've heard that name whispered by the Brigganox once or twice. A sister to Endolin, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Turns out they are also sisters with Tasha.
With
Oh,
yeah, Molliver looks over and Tasha.
wait, did we talk about? We didn't talk. I don't think you talked to us about this yet.
Yeah, I don't think I did bring it up actually. Yeah.
Nope.
Nope.
That is not the Tasha, Molliver says.
Etha? Well, based off
Wasn't
of
her
the,
name Lorna, not Tasha?
Lorna is different. That's the third sister. They also have another sister, Tasha.
It
No,
gets
they-
deeper.
But from what I heard, that would mean a fifth sister, right? Because the
Well,
fourth
okay.
sister is Zyblina.
Yes, but I meant because Iblina's an adopted sister. I meant blood-wise. Well, at least I think it's blood-wise. I am not 100% sure. All I know is that there was family portraits, and she was one of them. So
Is that the one you cut down?
what was that, Zach?
Is that the one you cut down? I'm trying to remember now.
No,
Like-
I cut down the one of.
Oh, the turns.
Yeah.
Okay, that one that turned into your guys' family portrait.
Yeah. Initially, it was cycling
And then
between
it
the
turned-
sisters,
wait.
and one of them was.
It turned into mine at the end too, because I looked into it.
Yeah.
That's right. Okay, so there was another one. You left it where it was, though.
Mhm.
Okay. I honestly couldn't remember.
And from what I can tell, they do not have much love for Tasha as well as Evelina. Hard to say for sure because I'm mostly working on speculation, but it does seem that that is the case.
Well, the last that I heard, my compatriots were confronting the League of Malevolence at Zyblina's palace. I would hope that everything is alright, but if Elkhorn is not there and... Huh.
Well, I think it's kind of easy to piece it together at this point that they may have failed. It
Well-
sounded like from both the what was the guy's name? The one from the league that we convinced to go straight or whatever. I can't remember.
Oh, I think I have his name.
I could scroll up, but it's a long ways up here.
He was small. I remember
Zarak?
that much. Zarak.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
From what he told us and what from Alcor told us from different perspectives and all. It kind of aligned with the situation where they failed and are now scattered.
When you say the name Zarak, Molliver's face, you all catch. They can't hide it. There's that eye twitch, and their placid features are suddenly darkened by a frown.
Oh yeah, he wasn't good. He tried to stab a unicorn. We stopped that though. Beat some sense in them. He wanted out of the rat race.
Well, it's good to hear that my rival has turned coat. Maybe they no longer will be a rival to me.
I think it'd be a tricky buddy.
You can be a rival with someone that you're acquaintance with, and I just kind of glance at Zug.
Well,
I just blink. I don't notice it.
It's the
Like
one
one eye and then the other
Yeah.
slow.
Yeah, that's exactly.
reptile blink. Blink, blink,
Yep.
Licks eye.
You always go race cards with them. I hear that's something you do with old rivals.
That be interesting. On to the topic, however, of finalizing this peace treaty, or whatever we're going to be calling it. Do you have a way of contacting the Horrids? I think that our Brigganock compatriots here would be more than willing to have a conversation with whatever Horrid representative it is.
Do we have a way of contacting him? I don't think we do.
Don't think so.
They didn't
Also,
give us anything,
the
did they?
lizard comment reminded me of this when Neon and I were fucking around with ChatGPT.
Yeah.
So a lizard, yes.
Just lizard, yeah.
Good job, Chachi.
It's kind of fun to describe the mundane world as a magical thing. You kind of get a new sense of wonder.
True.
Yeah, do you have
Anyways,
do any of you have a way of contacting the Horrids?
To be fair, I was kind of assuming we just walked
They
back.
have a horn, right? They gave us a horn or something?
Let me go look.
So I'm
I'm trying to
wondering.
remember. We discussed calling them with a horn.
But I thought that was like called a battle or something.
Oh no, you do have a command
next
hair trait. That's the thing that you got.
Yeah. Can we just give him this horn?
Yeah, that sounds out over yawn, and they all come.
They
Damn,
you say.
Different kind of
it's
horn.
like the brown note, but just
Mhm.
Oh god.
different.
The white note.
I was gonna say the white
Oh,
note, but I
God.
didn't want
Yeah.
to. All right.
Yeah.
I don't know what ideas would you have. I mean, you have your compatriots as well that are outside. There's quite a lot of them. They could go and get them if you do. You got a whole fucking
How
zoo of
so
people.
how long did it take us to travel here?
Probably about an
generally,
hour or so.
Okay, so it's not that far.
No.
Can I wait? What level are we? Oh my gosh, why can I not remember? Are we 5?
6.
I still can't turn into a flying creature yet. Okay,
Say.
but it could go. I could turn into something that go fast. I can run back and get him, and we meet somewhere neutral.
That could be interesting. Yes.
Unless we have a faster idea, it's just call that plan Plan D for deer go fast.
I think
Alright.
that sounds like a good idea. All right. Why don't we arrange a meeting? There's they think for a moment. There's a lightning rod not far from here. We can meet near that.
Is that safe?
Oh yes, the lightning rod absorbs the lightning from the storms above. It does not allow anybody nearby to be struck. There'll be a fitting area to have a monumental meeting like.
Just don't touch it.
Correct.
What about? Oh,
Don't lick it. Don't
that's
bite
what
it.
I was gonna. I was gonna like it.
Don't twist it, don't pop it.
So, do we want to set a time and meet, or go as soon as possible?
If you are going to be racing over there, as you said in your deer form, was it? We will.
That or an alpaca. They're fast.
Whatever you would like. We will meet you there. Come, let's exit the mines. I'll show you where I'm talking about. So they pick up their stuff. Brigganock jump onto their cloak and walk outside of the mine with them, Oliver, back towards the end. As you come out, they point upwards to this moon-like lightning rod at the top of this.
For no particular reason, can you put Mulliver and the Brigganock's art in Discord for me when you have a chance?
Sure.
No particular reason. You gonna put the Brigganock on their shoulder?
No. No, I have other plans.
I thought you said for no reason.
My plan is to not have a reason. For some reason, those just straight downloaded instead of opening in Chrome. Odd. That's fine.
Ooh,
So,
some cat downstairs.
Zug, what are you up to? Are you gonna get out there?
Yeah, if we're trying to make this as like a post haste get there and do that, I'd probably be the fastest one to get there. Like, I could easily cover that distance at full speed. I'm trying to find out which form actually has the fastest movement speed. I don't actually know. I was trying to figure that out, but it would be something with at least 60 feet movement speed, which would get me there twice as fast. Actually, do I have... Sorry, I might have got ahead of myself. I'm trying to find the movement speed tables for this, and I cannot.
Movement speed table.
Or like a table, like a just beast stats. I think... Oh, so I can't fly. It has to be running speed, which I think is going to then be either a horse or a deer. Or of some kind. Because they have movement speed of 50?
Yep.
Oh, Giant Elk. Giant Elk has a movement speed of 60.
That's quick.
Yeah, so that's the fastest. I don't know what the equivalent would be. Maybe it's a giant llama.
Okay.
Because I'm from the desert.
Sounds good.
Yo, desert.
So, yep. So I just make some glorious llama sounds, which I honestly don't know what they sound like. I should. Yeah, it probably just... And I just run away after spitting at something.
All right.
Oh,
So
before you run away, Zach, do you mind if I came with you?
Oh, I can actually communicate directly because of my telepathy. Sure, get on back. We ride.
Ride till dawn.
all right. So
I
the
rear up
wonderful
and take my hose
image.
and go.
Yeah, the great image of a you watch. Well, everybody watches as Zug transforms into a llama, which is a sight to behold for sure. As Zug goes on all fours, and then one leg each at a time just goes boom, 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 and just gets long like llama, and then Zug's little kobold head goes bleep, boing, and it shoots up. The neck elongates and then turns into a llama head. The skull's still atop it, and little kobold tail goes.
Here's the...
Yeah.
This is the getaway once we get going.
The little kobold tail, the scaly tail goes, and then goes poof and poofs out for a llama tail. There's still, I would say your coloring though is still your llama has like a red coat.
Yeah, that's been kind of consistent. I think it kind of keeps the general
matching your
patterns.
scales.
So it's kind of yeah.
Actually, we're gonna go to the sun one up there. So you all watch as Boda, you hop on the back of Llama Zug, and he hops off into the distance very quickly, holding on, and you're holding on tightly.
I figure if it took us an hour to get here, I could probably a full speed, full sprint, knowing the way.
Yeah, you
could get there
and,
by 20
no,
minutes.
and this took you an hour to get
20.
there with pausing at
Yeah.
the.
Oh, that's true too.
Yeah, pausing with the mud lump stuff and the pageant wagon and all that stuff. So, it is under an hour as Zug and Voda arrive back at Lockbury Henge, quickly bounding up the mountainside, ignoring the circling pathways and just making your way straight up the mountain, just like boing, 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 boing.
Boing, boing. Yeah.
Doing what's the like speed running technique where you hit the bottom, Zug, and the llama turns around and does back hops up the does like the Mario.
That actually really fitting for the Feywild. That's how you climb.
Yeah, just turn around and go.
It works here.
I just up the stairs.
Voda's enjoying this, I'm sure.
Just clinging to your neck.
Doing this thing. As you arrive, you see the Prime Mineral standing at the Prime Mineral with her cousin once again around the game board. They recognized you coming, or they recognized at least Voda coming, and they say, "Ah, you're back, and you didn't get killed by the Brigganock. Did you take care of them? Did you get them? Get those little rats?"
Fine, get them.
Oh, come on. What do you mean, get them? I mean, like, you went in the mines and you went like, bow, boom, bow, right in the face, and and they Argantel imitates squashing something underneath their hoof. Yeah! That type of thing.
I make a slight face and it's like, no, so there seems to be a misunderstanding.
What?
Zabin screws over by her as well.
Yeah, wait, what's that llama?
This is the lizard.
Oh, the skull.
Or one of the hooves. Yeah.
I got the skull on top of the head. Yeah. All makes sense. All makes sense.
I just telepathically say, "Hi, I'm a llama."
What the fuck? All right. Okay, explain. Misunderstanding. What are we talking about?
They've been taken advantage of just like you, and they were led to believe you were helping on purpose.
Helping on purpose? No! Creepy Lynn has been shaving us without our permission. Are you saying
That's
that?
a weird phrase.
Are you saying that that engineer of theirs is not aiding them on purpose?
It's technically no. They are aiding, but they are captured and being forced to.
There's a poignant pause. Shit.
Language.
We've been fucking played like
Language.
chumps.
It happens to the best of us. But now, they want to make amends. Make a peace treaty.
Peace treaty. Yeah, that sounds for the best. That sounds like it would be the best. Alright. We'll wake up the Corrids. Negotiate peace with the Briggannocks. It's gonna be monumental. Where are we meeting?
I point to the lightning rod. Over there, though I still don't think that's the best place.
Oh, that's gonna be epic. Oh, if a lightning thing strikes it, that's gonna make it so cool as we're negotiating peace. Okay. I'm in.
They're all
Hey,
insane.
everybody, wake the fuck up! All the other Corrids start to pour out of the stones that they're asleep in. Hey, what's going on? Oh, what are we doing? We're going to... Are we fighting something? We dancing again? I'm still hungover from the last time we did this. What's going on? Nope, it's time for peace! But they all start getting confused. Our friends here... And then Argantel explains. Brigganock are not actually working with Creeping Lynn. They got their prime mineral, their engineer got kidnapped, and they thought that we were working. It's all a big misunderstanding. We gotta fix this, huh? They all nod in unison. All right, Voda, lead the way on your llama mount. Tonight we negotiate peace.
I pretend to have any control over Zug.
It's probably for a minute there. You're like trying to like do that, and I'm not paying attention. I'm like, and I rear
like
back, and
both hands on the side of your head and turn it to the side.
I make combat llama noises and start running towards that direction. Stop, turn around, and then telepathically ask the prime mineral, I don't get up there easily.
I think you got it, no problem. Same with us. Let's go! And they just turn into like...
And I start, just go.
You jump off the edge, you watch as all the Chorids bunch up into like... They grab their ankles, their little hoofed ankles, and they just start rolling down the hill. It's like boulders. Just bouncing.
Goddamn Gorons.
I mentally send a message to Voda. I gotta try that sometime. That looks fun.
Yeah, Voda, you and Zug are
soon.
bounding down the side of this plateau, just surrounded by bouncing Chorid boulders, as you're just like... Yeah, it's basically those guys. Yeah.
Nice.
Meanwhile, back at the mines, the rest of you are all making the trek up this mountainside with Molliver, and you all look behind you, and there's basically just this tiny there's a tiny procession of little mouse-like Brigganocks that have now either attached themselves to the side of your cart or are riding in the fur of your owlbear, the fur feathers of your owlbear, and it's just this parade heading up towards this mountain pass. The owlbear just lets out a as one of them is just sitting on top of the owlbear's head, just kind of holding on to two little feathers, just like whee. The meeting of minds happens as almost simultaneously parties arrive. The moment is punctuated by a crack as this sun-like lightning rod illuminates as a bolt streaks down from the heavens. You all have that sudden sensation of Voda and Velka especially. All of your fur suddenly just kind of rises up on end as the static electricity in the air heightens for a brief moment as the lightning rod gets struck. There's a crackling sensation.
Wow, it's real cool that happened just for this meeting. I'm up now.
He's awake!
Nutmeg rolls out of the back of the cart as it stops. And yeah, the hour has been up of his
There we
snooze.
go.
Mm-hmm.
Photoshop
Oliver and
finished.
company.
Molliver.
Oh my god! Holy shit!
Oh, that's
Dude,
actually great.
that is
I love
amazing.
it. Should send that to, I don't know, people. Do this thing.
People
Everyone.
deserve to know.
People who need
That's
to know.
so good to destroy.
Get fucking Paul Revere out here with that shit.
Holy
I
crap.
just, every time I heard the name, that's just what
Molliver.
came to
Yeah.
mind.
So good. Oh, the fucking Briggannocks too.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
There's two L's in Molliver, but I
No,
decided
it's
to say
fine.
Molliver.
This is
No,
perfect.
it plays.
It plays. This plays. We let it lie. All right. You watch as the Chorids arrive. In the middle of them, you all see Voda on the back of a llama Zug, and the rest of the party arrives from the other direction with the Briggannocks in tow. The humming of the lightning rod kind of sits in the air as a poignant silence falls over the crowd, the group here. Everybody's kind of looking at each other. The wind's blowing. Drops of rain are hitting stone.
Somebody's got to talk eventually.
Maybe they need help.
Unless we all
to
unconsciously
say.
decide not to.
Yeah, Kiwi, did you step forward?
Yeah, Kiwi would step up, which is like, so, as a monarch, I understand that the best place to bring people together is to start with what we have in common. Let's all start with what we want to get out of our discussion today.
A dead Endolin.
Argantel steps forward and says, I want my hair back. I want Endolin to stop hunting my brethren and, shaving their heads unprovoked.
It's a weird thing. Thank you for sharing. That's very good to hear. Let's write that down in the log of events. And now from the other side, what do we want to get out of today?
You see one of the Briggannocks jump up on Molliver's shoulder and whispers, we too wish to stop Endolin's kidnapping, unprovoked kidnapping. I'll use the same word that the lovely Argantel used. Unprovoked kidnapping of our great engineers to fuel her sinister plots. We also bring to the table that the Briggannocks will only commence mining on the hours of 9 to 5. Therefore, the Corrids can have the nighttime hours to sleep and have peace.
Well, that's a pretty good thing to have. And is that 9 to 5 every day of the week, or Monday to Friday, or Monday through Saturday, or?
Oh, that's a good point. There's a quick whisper.
This is the birth of unions colorized.
The Briggannocks propose that we will take weekends off. Argantel steps forward. And in return, the Corrids say that we will host wicked-ass dance parties on the weekends that the Briggannocks can all attend, and we can get wasted off eating stones and rocks.
Just say you get stoned together, we get it.
And
There's a dwarf who just shows up. Rockin' stone!
Rockin'
stone!
What is the difference between?
Oh god, no. Someone tells the Corrids to go into great detail about that one.
Oh.
Yeah, but I don't think Scuzz would.
At the end of the day, it seems we do have a common end. Creeping Glen has been a pestilence on both of Corrid and Brigganock clans. Things used to be so much better here. The Hourglass Coven needs to end. And I think these folks, they point at your party, they're the ones that got it in the rocks.
We got the stones to do it.
You got the stones, yeah. You got the stones. Yeah, you got the stones. Says one of the squeaks, one of the Briggannocks.
I like how we could understand that one.
Oh, they speak common. They just yelled really loudly.
Okay.
Well,
keep going. Never mind.
No, go ahead.
I'm going to tilt my head for a bit, think, and pop back into Zug. Forgetting that Voto's still writing, I think. Or I don't know if you got down or not. But either way, you either fall or you're...
There's just a fucking flump as I hit the ground.
I'll just brush myself a little bit. Oh, sorry, forgot. My bad. Fur is weird. Anyways, we have to remember that one complication. We're all on the same side. We'll do we're gonna do the hard task of fixing this problem with you and the Evelyn side of thing. But she'll probably know about this pretty quickly. Without elaborating too much, she saw everything we've done since we arrived immediately. So we have to make the assumption that she knows what happened here now, and that she may respond quickly. So just to keep that in mind.
Oliver steps forward. That is interesting. What makes you think that she is observing all of you?
We saw a play. Well, a puppet show.
You encountered the pageant wagon.
Indeed.
Oh, that's a great name. Yeah, I guess so. But it seemed to know exactly what we had done up to this point.
Don't worry too much about it. Heard others speak of this. Some of the Briggannocks that have ventured outside of the mines have found this thing as well. It has its own magical properties. I wouldn't be worried that it's connected to end observations at all.
Oh, that's a relief, actually. So perhaps we have an element of surprise still, to some extent.
That is a good point. I propose that to follow up on what you are saying there, Zug. To all outward appearances, the Briggannocks and the Corage should still remain rivals. Our peace treaty stands.
Yeah.
But there is any other interaction with any of Endelin's agents, we keep up the ruse. With this peace negotiated, I do believe that this group should be allowed to take the passage that lies in the Brigganock mines to get into the basement of Motherhorn. We will plan accordingly. Argantel, are you in agreement with this? Argantel steps forward. Fuck yeah!
Language.
I swear, now my mind immediately hears the jingle of a jar every time I hear a curse word in this game.
All right.
We should add that to the soundboard.
Yeah, just jingle jar.
Well, what are we gonna do? How are we gonna finalize this? I brought my best stone. What do you guys got?
You watch as one of the Briggannocks nods and they jump off Molliver and head over to what looks to be like one of the Briggannocks in the back, and they pull forward a little kind of like pouch. They open it up and you see what looks to be a absolutely beautiful stone in it that glows with a luminescence that is just like, that almost seems alien. Molliver says, the Briggannocks offer, as a way of sealing this treaty, one of the finest wish stones that they have excavated in recent months.
We never actually asked about what those things were.
Yeah. What does a wish stone do? Officially.
Well, you could ask. Yeah. Do you want to know? You're just like asking something.
Like a wish stone. That sounds like an amazing thing. Wow. If only everyone here knew what that did or meant.
So, one of the little Briggannocks next to you looks at you, Kiwi, and says,
Well, you see, whenever some mortal makes a wish on the material plane, an echo of that wish crystallizes inside stone, deep, buried in the earth of the Feywild. We Briggannocks, we excavate these stones, searching for them. And that's what that one is. Somebody made a really, really big wish, and its echo is stored in there. It's majestic.
I'll get up close if they'll let me, and I'll want to take a stick my eye right up to it and look into the stone if I can see it. If it is a translucent, or if there's anything I could see in it.
You don't see anything per se, but as you look at this stone, it's about the size of a fist, and the closer you get to it and you look at it, there is just a warmth that emanates from it, and it has a kind of a red and a reddish orange color to it that glows and almost pulsates, and you can feel almost what feels like a heartbeat coming from it.
Whoa! That's shiny!
This one was a powerful wish. A wish that came true. So therefore, that's what made it even stronger. We present it to you Chorids as a sign of peace.
Is this the bated breath waiting for them to accept it? like
I
exchange
lean
of
over to
gifts.
whoever's closest and just like,
We gotta wait
they're
for a
just
good
gonna-
bolt of lightning to build up.
All
they're
right.
just gonna
Actually,
eat
I'm
it.
running over. I'm gonna run over to the lightning rod. I'm gonna go lick it. I'm gonna lick the lightning rod. I want to lick it.
I'm gonna grab him.
What is wrong with you?
I need to lick it.
So in the moment, Argantel steps forward and takes this wish stone and holds it in her hands with reverence and looks at it and says, "I'll never eat this fucking stone for the rest of my life. This means so much. The stones that we provide cannot do pale in comparison to this wish stone. So instead, we will perform the dance of our people for you." And the Chorids all start to do like their dance, but it's different from the dance of celebration that they did with you all the night before. This one is almost a dance. It's more similar to like a haka, like a New Zealand Maori haka.
Like coordinated performance.
Much more coordinated, less chaotic and crazy, as they do this dance that has a rhythmic stomp to it, and you watch as they continue it and stomp their hooves and clap their hands and gnash their giant teeth together. You watch as around you all the stones themselves begin to dance and vibrate in unison with them, coordination with them. As in suddenly the entire hillside almost starts to move with the Chorids. And it is a sensation that is insane to behold, as basically this group of 8 Chorids is just like dancing right here, but it feels like the entire hillside is dancing with them. The entire mountain dances with them. Zug, you run up to the lightning rod.
I'm gonna try and stop him.
All right.
No.
No, don't do it. Let me have this.
For him.
Let the boy learn.
There's like
Let me cook.
times there no. I
Let
don't
him
know
be
if that was the boogie or if it
Dex,
was
what would I be rolling to avoid this?
Acrobatics or athletics?
I'll give you guidance. He's coming in on your left.
All right. Oh, nice. So that means
Yep.
With
Yeah,
guidance.
you call it up, so I dodge it at the last minute.
As the rocks vibrate under your feet, Zug, with the Chorids doing their dance of the stones, you sprint across the hillside as Velka in slow motion sprints after you or hops after you. Nutmeg, you hear him say, "On your left." As Velka dives to try to grab Zug's ankles, as Zug jumps out, arms wide, tongue out. as you fly towards
Yeah.
fly through the air towards the lightning rod.
If he dies, he dies.
Well, I mean,
And
it's
we
not like
zoom
it's
out from the camera, and there's just a giant lightning bolt on the mountain.
Little
Yeah.
shaped.
well,
So-
it's like it's not necessarily going to be permanently lightning. Let's just maybe it tastes good. I don't know.
Yeah, but lightning
Zug on
can
his
strike
head.
at that exact moment, and if I was the DM, you'd be fucking taking like 8d8 lightning damage.
Well, that's fine. That's a risk I'm willing to take for experience sake, because I
Yeah, so
am
the
fixated on this thing.
we see the slow motion moment of Zug tumbling through the air, mouth open, tongue lolling out the side of his face, just as in the background with the Chorids dancing, an Argantal holding the wish stone in their hand, walking forward to shake the hand of Moliver and the Briggannocks. Zug lands, mouth open, tongue out onto the lightning rod, as suddenly there's just a Zug, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
it was inevitable.
I feel like it's got to be
Absolutely.
disadvantage because he's willingly putting himself
Nah,
in
it's
this
just straight up.
situation.
Just
It's fine.
you all, as the handshake, you hear a zip as Zug shoots across the mountainside. Let's just do. Taking 12 lightning damage as you lick the the electrically charged metallic post, and there's just like like a firework punctuating this peace treaty moment. You see Zug streak across the hillside, a path of smoke following him, and you're just flying through the air, Zug. Your mouth is numb.
Yeah. So I'll land somewhere. I can't say anything.
Yep.
Taste.
Very unique. I start like kind of shaking myself up, still smoking. Is the piece good? Did they trade? My tongue.
You know, one of these days you're going to get yourself killed, and I'm going to struggle to be surprised.
Well, I'm not gonna do that again. I learned that wasn't very good.
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
But it tasted very unique. Like I haven't licked a ooze.
Oh no, he's broken.
It tastes like clicking a tooth. My tongue's just like hanging out like the dog who can't control it after dentist.
Someone find the factory reset button.
I don't want to push him.
I'm just thinking about sun bear tongues right now.
Yeah.
Dude, that face is awful.
That is a fucking Vietnam flashback with tongue.
It's a Looney Tunes bear, man.
No, wrong.
Yeah.
Right now, this is more or less what Zug's doing.
Oh, perfect.
It's just
yeah, dog tongue. Perfect.
yeah, it's just
Oh,
basically
wait.
doing that.
Where's the? I know what you look like. Hell yeah! There you go. There we go. It's Zug.
Photorealistic, amazing, very accurate.
Oh God.
Oh, these poor ugly dogs that just have missing teeth and their tongue is just bleh out the side of their mouth the entire time.
There's probably still like char marks and like smoke rising off me as I'm
Yes.
coming back, kind of shaking off, a little woozy.
Exactly.
Well, scratch that one off my bucket list. Where we at?
Yeah, as you look up, Zug.
Was that on your bucket list prior to about 2 minutes ago?
Does it matter?
Suppose not.
A bucket
wouldn't
list
really-
is very easy to cross off if you just add things to it as you do them. It's real good advice.
But then why not just live in the moment?
But then what are you going to do without a bucket list?
You know, just live your life.
Just live in the
Without
bucket.
a list?
Just live in the bucket.
Lists only hold us back.
I want the list.
Unless
I gotta
it
shake my
evolves
head.
as you live.
I shake my head and I kind of whoop, tongue goes back in, get back to normal. Well, you see, that part of the way, well, the way we do things, where I come from, is, well, limit testing. Sometimes we just get the idea that we have to try something. And if it is good, we report it back. And if it's not good, we'd say, don't do that. If we die, well, that's also a lesson too.
Okay, but
Cobalt
can you
reinventing
also...
the wheel with the discovered poisonous foods.
Basically.
Is there anything against using logic beforehand, or...
What do you mean? That's perfectly logical. The logic follows as such. It is airtight. If I test it and I survive, it's okay. If I test it and I die, it is not okay. That is airtight. It is like literally the Socratic method.
Okay, but you can also just understand that licking a lightning rod in an area with much lightning means you're probably going to get shocked.
Sure, but maybe it gives me superpowers.
You know?
You won't.
I feel like we
You
all
won't know
kind
until
of
you
have
try.
powers.
You could also just,
Apparently,
you know...
you literally were a llama 5 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What if I licked it as a llama? Maybe that can be different superpowers.
You know...
Not. Okay, never mind. Ever since I got that, what I lost back, his impulses seem to be a little more, surface level. Yeah. But it's fine. But I know you're all wondering what it tastes like.
Not really.
What does it taste like?
I honestly am.
If I lick your tongue now, will I know what it tastes like?
There's only one way to find out.
As the most monarch present, I endorse this service.
You heard
Lick
the
it.
king. He
Lick-
said
all right.
gay.
Lick it.
Nice.
Now, like, the zug.
Oh, God.
The nut may now lick the zug.
It's all gone. Sorry.
It's all I taste is like whatever that skull smells like is what your mouth tastes like.
That checks.
It's not good. You should wash that shit.
That's
Which-
coming from the hippie.
Damn.
Oh, sorry. You should
Good.
make sure to take
But-
care of your shit properly.
Sorry. Anyways, now since I've learned what I was here to learn, did the piece work?
You look over and Argantel and the other Brigganoks are all just staring at your asses.
Figuratively, or
My eyes are up here.
No, figuratively. They are just all looking at you all just like... So, peace is negotiated, but what the heck was that?
at what cost?
Limit testing. It's fine.
Would you believe me if I says this is not the weirdest thing he's done?
This isn't even top 10.
Okay, if we're gonna take down, was it Creepy Lynn? But
Creeping Lynn, yeah.
Creepy Lynn, we gotta be able to take some risks. And what you saw there was prime risk taking.
Okay, but taking risks with zero outcome other than knowledge that could
Oh,
be
no.
discerned beforehand using a minor amount of logic.
This is
But
about
now that we know it is
progress.
still
He
consistent
acknowledged-
with reality.
He acknowledged that what he did was a risk. That is progress. Just take it.
You know,
Just take it.
Do you die for every red flag you see, Zug?
You have to explain that one. I've only eaten 2 red flags in my life.
That explains a lot.
Anyways, it's fine.
Yeah, Molliver steps up and says, now that we have completed this peace negotiations, the things are mended between the Korrids and the Briggannocks. Trig says that you are ready to traverse Rivenwish Chasm. You pass this test, the path shall be open to you.
All right, the thing you were talking about.
Come, back to Brigganock Mine. Queen Argantel, we will be in communication. I feel there are many plans to be had to help deal with Reaping. For now, we will get our intrepid party into Motherhorn undetected. Come. And they lead you off back towards Brigganock.
As we're walking, anyone who's close to me would hear me mutter under my breath, I wonder if the moon tastes different.
He would just kind of whisper, or not even say it, just using his telepathy, just be like, it does. You should check it out.
Eyes are wide.
I hear it tastes like cheese.
Gromit.
I'll look around. There's a chibi around here somewhere.
Cut to me and Chibi's behind me.
Yeah. Just staring down.
Out.
Where's this talk of cheese? It pleases me.
Please, I said the phrase.
Say the line, human.
Say the line.
Alright. So, you all head back towards Brigganock Mine, accompanied by Molliver and the rest of the Briggannocks. And you enter back inside. Rhythmic hammering does not affect you anymore. You do not fall asleep. You follow Molliver, and eventually find yourselves exiting one of the mine shafts and coming out through several tunnels, and the route ends at what looks to be a gaping chasm. Your compatriots are outside, by the way. The rest of your they wait at the end of the line.
Okay. So we're, just to be clear, we basically left them off there saying that we're going to head up there and figure things out, and then we'll meet them back down here?
Gleam, Glist, or Gleam
yeah.
and Algonaut. Yeah. They're all outside. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about
it, sweetheart. So this route, the mine shaft ends at a gaping chasm, and on the far side, which is a grotto that seems to be full of stalactites and stalagmites, there is a truss bridge constructed of intricate wooden struts and beams spanning the 100-foot gap across this chasm. Beneath the bridge is darkness dotted with purple lights. As you step up to this chasm, Oliver lets out a long sigh and says, "Well, here we are at the jolly old Rivenwish Chasm. Best stay on the bridge, and I would advise you not to dilly-dally. All right?"
The name of this place, is it prescriptive?
I can't say any
What
more.
does that mean?
Language.
Oh.
There.
What's the fucking meaning of that thing you said?
Are there cursed witches in this place? Ones that did not come true or otherwise? To be caused to become riven?
Oliver steps back. "I'm sorry, I'm not at liberty to disclose. This is a test for you and your party. The Briggannocks wish you to complete it. As I said, don't waste any time. Better get to the other side. Quick.
Now your concerns
Alright.
about.
Let's go.
Now you're showing concern about saying Zug, and I'll follow Nutmeg.
I always do. Just sometimes I
Shit,
test
don't you
things.
waste any time. I'm going.
And I lick the post of this bridge right here as I run past it.
Jeez.
As you sprint across Nutmeg,
Yoshi sounds.
blam, blam. As you sprint across Nutmeg, you
Oh, there's
watch
corpses on this bridge.
as 3 green and wreathed objects float out from below the trusses of the bridge and make their way up to about like 10 feet above your head. They all start speaking in, and do you understand Elven and Sylvan? Yes?
Sylvan.
Okay, they all start speaking and you understand them. And you see 3 flaming skulls above the bridge, floating around, winding in circles around each other. One of them says,
Well, what are we going to do about these intruders?
the other one says,
I don't know, Tug. I don't know what we're going to do about these
intruders. The last one says,
Well, I don't know, Pew. What are we going to do about these intruders?
We're not intruders. We were told to be here. It's fine, actually. We have permission.
Nutmeg, are you still moving along?
Yeah. I mean, just assuming they're not doing anything, like, immediate to stop me.
No, they're not. But
I'm not cruising, but I'm, like, slowing.
As you're walking forward, you can see that, like,
Who is this? What is this little fairy doing here? I don't know, Plu. We should figure it out. Maybe somebody should roast him like a marshmallow.
The other one says,
But then you'll never know. And I'll take my secret to my grave, you bastards.
As you walk past what seems to be the midpoint of this bridge, Nutmeg, the flame skulls suddenly just start to disregard you, and they say,
Oh, well, he's made it halfway already. It's too far for us to do anything. Oh, what about that rabbit?
And they all turn their attention towards Voda, Velka, who are sprinting across the bridge.
Don't
hello?
let them distract you. Just keep moving forward.
It's not polite to just walk past them.
Yes, but they also are kind of being dicks. So, and I give a
Language.
copper. Give a copper.
I would like you all to roll initiative.
Ooh,
Uh-oh.
okay.
Gonna roll a crit.
Jesus.
And then I'm gonna add
I rolled a
D8 to
crit
it.
too.
On one end, that's for sure.
Yeah. I didn't get above 30? What the fuck is that?
What is... Aw, my script is not...
Aw. No scripted D&D, guys.
API failed. We'll give him next time.
Oh, so we're not critical roll.
API busted.
Got him.
Yeah. Some bridge crossing music.
No, that, yes. But not what we need.
Nice. Just accentuate it. We need. On the drop.
Yes, on the drop. Oh my god.
I was gonna on the
donkeys.
drop, but then somebody got to echo for me.
We're gonna do 3 separate. Actually, no, we'll just do.
Was that a soundboard thing?
Yep.
Oh, okay, great. Thank you, Neon.
You are welcome. The second
I was like,
Scuzz
what?
found out about it, I looked for
Research.
the volume slider.
Alright, so, Velka, you are up first right now.
I'm going to just put a hand on my sister's back and push her forward.
Okay, you'll
So I'm
move
drafting.
Yeah, you'll move half
Dragging.
distance.
Yep. So yeah, just I essentially can move another 10 feet. So just to there, and then push in Vilka in front of me. Just keep moving.
Alright, Velka, are you moving with Voda? Sorry, Voda, you moving with Velka?
Begrudgingly.
Alrighty. So, you wait, where'd you start, Velka?
I started right here. So I moved 15 feet overall.
Okay, sure. Okay, that's the right amount. Alright, Kiwi, I would say you're at the bridge. It is now your turn. What are you gonna do?
Voda should be on the other side of me, though.
Hold on. I am. I don't know. I'm sure. I guess I'll just look out, Nutmeg, and then I'll chuck some fairy fire over there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I think that's a range. Not all move up, but
Yeah, it should get all of them. Alright, so 3 dexterity
Yeah.
saving throws from the fuckers. 1, 2, 3. The first one, who is closest to the bridge, fails. I think the other 2 save. Okay, so one of them has been very fired. Okay.
and I'll
Still have your
scoot up
movement.
as well. Yeah. Just go right there, right behind Rosin.
Okay, they are up.
Lit.
Just lit. Daylight. All right, cool. Next up is Zug. Back into the bridge.
Yeah. So, the question on this is, with these skulls that are floating around and harassing Nutmeg up here, do I get the sense that they're being aggressive and like beyond just being a nuisance, or do they seem like they may be trying to?
Oh,
cause
they
us
are
harm?
absolutely being aggressive towards
Okay.
everybody but Nutmeg right now.
Interesting. Got it. Okay, what I'll do is I'll pause for a moment and then see that they're kind of cock my head, see that they're on fire. Be like, I got an idea, and I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my staff, swing it around. I'm gonna cast Tidal Wave, except it's gonna crash from above down.
Nice.
So it will be.
Yeah, it splashes
there.
against them.
Oh, it didn't put the text, but yeah. So because I can say which direction it goes.
Yep.
It's 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, up to 10 feet tall. So it's just like 30 feet. So it's like it can shove them down 10 feet if they fail the dex saving throw, which is DC something 14, DC 14 dex save, and they take on the failed save also take 16 damage.
All right. Well, actually, let me look at the duration.
Oh, they get knocked prone, but I don't know what that means for a flying creature.
Oh, they just go down. They get pushed.
Okay.
Fall.
Got it.
The attack roll has advantage. They're eliminated. Okay, cool. So that one's lit up. The middle one who got fairy fire saves. The other ones-
Sorry, I misread this. They only get knocked prone. It's not a movement. They get knocked prone instead. So they get splooshed.
Yeah, and I'd say like a yes, they do get.
As equivalent of that.
Yeah. So they 2 of them do take 16 magical bludgeoning damage. That is a good amount as they. Oh shit! Oh no! As they get splash-arenoed, and then the other one takes half that damage. All right, that's your action. What would you like to do for move?
Then yeah, I'm just going to, because I'm small, I can crawl through legs.
Yep.
So 5, 10, 20, 25. Do I have 25?
There you
I have
go.
30 feet of movement, so I go there.
Yep.
Bonus action. Sorry, I don't think I have any bonus action I can do, so I'm just running. So I cast it, and I just go on all fours.
Carry you onwards, man. Alrighty. So, pushing forward, kobold legs drag you on. Nutmeg, and at the start of your turn, you see this little flame skulls get drenched in water. One of them is lit up like a Christmas tree, even more lit than its green glowing flames around it. And all of them turn towards you. The 3 of them, Weu, Tu, and Pew. I think that's how you. I literally don't know how to pronounce these. Y'all have to help me.
Okay. It sounds like more face stuff.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Woe-toe.
Or woof tough.
Woof, tough,
Woof.
tough.
I think
Woof.
Woe-toe and Woe-toe and
Woto
Poe.
po. Woto po.
I immediately
English
say
is a made-up
whoa,
language, so whatever.
but it could
It
also
looks-
be tough. Tough. Woof.
Now, I
Woof,
am an
tough,
ignorant
tough.
person in general, but I believe that looks Welshy.
Probably. So in
Too
other
many
words,
vowels.
Sorry. So in other words, they turn towards something and they say, "Oi! Good job, you fucker!" No, they do turn towards you, Nutmeg, and they say, "Well, anyways, congratulations on making it halfway. That's better than, you made it far enough. We don't care anymore. The rest of them, though, prime targets." Nutmeg, it's your turn.
Oh. Well, hey, you fuckleheads, look what I can do. And I hold up a hand. I show it to them and I present it. And then I start wiggling my fingers. And the mortal terror of not having fingers anymore causes them to potentially turn away, terrified.
Holy shit.
Such digital mutilation cannot be natural.
Apparently, Weo-Tio-Pio. Yeah.
Weo-Tio-Pio? Wow. Great. Weo-Tio-Pio.
I don't really.
Saving throws.
Yeah, I don't really agree. I mean, Woto Po is also one of them.
What's your DC?
60. Jesus, it's 60.
Yeah, remember you rolled bonkers on your stats, donkey.
Yeah, it'd be 16 then.
Right,
Okay.
so they need to make a...
Wisdom.
Guess what? They ain't wise. And I'm going to give them disadvantage on this, because they were indifferent to you. 3. A 1.
Oof.
A 1! Oh my goodness.
They call them fingers, but never seen the thing. Oh, there they go.
Yeah, alright, well, their challenge rating is definitely above your destruction rating, so...
Okay.
On his turns, trying to move as far as... Yeah. Alright. Jesus Christ, that's awesome. Alright, so Nutmeg, you raise your hand. What does this look like? What is the... Besides this, you being like, haha, I don't have any fingers. What is the magic takes hold and it emanates from you? What does it look like?
No, it's not that I don't have fingers. So I'm showing them that I have fingers and they don't. So I'm literally just holding up my hand. I'm just showing to them, like, look what I can do, and I'm forcing them to realize that they don't have hands anymore. Like,
Yeah. Does the magic come
the
from your shalom, or where does it come from?
I guess it just comes from the fun of the joke. It comes from some fake shit. I don't know.
So they all fail, and they all are going to have to. Spend his turn trying to move his way. Yeah. Jeez. Turn for 1 minute. Dude, that's a fucking winner, dude. All right, Rosin, it's your turn. What are you gonna do?
First of all, it's actually in the pronunciation guide, and it's Weaw, Tia, and Pia,
Oh.
apparently, according to Reddit. Anyway,
Look at the pronunciation guide.
and I'm just gonna move across, and I mean, what's my movement speed? I can go 30. So let's see. I'll be like right there, and I'm just gonna dash, like use my action to dash if I move forward. Does anything, like, because I'm basically gonna be moving here.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens as you move across the bridge and past them. They are now, I mean, they're turned, and also you can see that they all kind of openly acknowledge you and give you a scared nod of approval as you make your way halfway past halfway through the bridge.
So that was another thing that I wanted to do. Like, as I'm passing them, I'd be like, "Sorry about my friends. They get a little excited sometimes. We just need to make our way through and just kind of acknowledge that piece of it and like, thank you." And yeah, just move through.
Okay. Excellent. On the Flame Skull's turn, They all. What is the pronunciation? We
out,
That's just Howard Dean's flaming skulls.
Yeah, Howard Dean's flaming skulls. They all failed, so they all of a sudden have to move to. They turn. They go. And they just start flying off, and they say, "Fuck this shit!"
I can hear the. Yep, I can hear the
bunch of coppers come flying back from me.
All right. The rest of you all are going to probably make it across in time. And I think that is going to be how we're going to do this, because they are just off. As you all make it across halfway, they're all off in the distance in this chasm. And the purple glow from beneath you doesn't just like lights up this room in this strange purple luminescence. And you make it across the halfway point, and you hear them all calling from the other side in the distance. We're sorry! We just that we died. We had vertigo and we fell off the bridge and died, so we are fated to haunt it. Sorry!
That's a really sad story.
So sad.
Sorry, I got you wet.
Love it.
Is that the first time you had to apologize for that?
Damn!
God,
I never apologize for that. I don't know what you're talking about.
In the gaping chasm.
Back on the other side. On the other side, you see Molliver just give you all the hiccup from How to Train Your Dragon thumbs up. From like the back end, just, good job, you made it. Keep going.
Okay, cool.
So, make your way across the other side, and you find yourselves
Sorry,
in the center of this grotto
I'll type
on the far side of the bridge. You see a piebald pony wearing blinders, and then there is a small wooden hut strapped to its back. You hear a faint clatter coming from within the hut. From behind you, you hear footsteps as Molliver crosses the bridge and arrives behind you.
I go over to the hut and use a single finger to knock lightly at the door.
It's just a regular pony?
Yeah.
Nothing that stands out as weirdly fey about it. It's just there. Huh. All right.
You hear a little noise from inside.
Who's there?
Travelers? Door-to-door salesman.
Your vehicle's warranty has expired.
Oliver steps forward and quietly explains. They say, "This is the home of Obud. He is the oldest Brigganock in all of the mine. That's his pony, Keg. That's his house. All of the other Briggannocks bring Obud stones to be appraised."
That doesn't explain why we had to come here.
Don't worry, it'll all make sense in a second.
One Mississippi.
The pony starts sniffing at Nutmeg's satchel.
Hey, it's mine. It's potentially dangerous. Get your mouth out of there.
The door opens up and you see an old, grizzled Brigganock make their way out. He's wearing Coke bottle spectacles, and like the gem appraisal. One of the spectacles has one of those like gem appraisal magnifying glasses strapped to it. He looks out and goes,
Oh!
You see the tiny wrinkled creature hobbling around and looking at all of you. Little bulb of light floating above his head. He peers at all of you through his giant spectacles and he says,
Oh! Big folk? Oh, how wonderful. Nice of you to visit, Obud. Now, what do you come to me for? Do you have rocks to be appraised?
I wish we did.
We're seeking approval to take a secret tunnel?
Secret tunnel.
Yes. You wish to go and access Creeping Lynn's Theater of Terror? The dreadful place indeed.
But we want to ruin it.
That is advised, yes. Very good.
Molliver steps forward. Old Obud, this group has negotiated a pact, peace treaty between the Corrids and the Briggannocks. I think that is more than enough to warrant being worthy to travel the tunnel. Obud's eyes go even bigger than they were before.
Peace! We have achieved peace? I didn't think that this would happen before I died. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. Yes. I bequeath you permission. Obud gives you permission. Navigate the tunnels to Motherhorn.
We appreciate that.
Should we leave I kind of lean over towards Muller. Should we leave a gift for him? Like, how? Like, I don't know. Like, what's the
etiquette?
Yeah.
Oliver looks to you all and says, no, there's no need for this.
Well, I like to make just a nice gesture real quick, and I'll just druidcraft a flower in the same color of the wish stone that was gifted as part of the peace treaty, with the orange and red petals, and just hand it over to old man Mouse. Fuck, what was his name? You literally just said it. Just a little gift to remember us as we go solve all the problems in the land, or whatever.
Cool.
I don't know.
Looks at it.
I mean, reciprocity.
Yeah, just give a gift to the elders.
Very nice of you. Thank you. These are decently crafted material. Not the best stones that I've seen, but I appreciate it nonetheless.
Ow.
I'm about to say something, and I just shut my mouth. With an audible snap of my jaws closing.
There's Obud on the back of Kig's back.
That's fucking adorable.
Little man.
Amazing.
Yeah, that pony is actually built like a keg too. Look at that.
Oh my god.
Molliver or Keg trots over at Obud's request to the back wall of this grotto, and Obud walks along Keg's neck out towards Keg's snout. He puts his tiny little Brigganock hand on the wall, and suddenly the rock disappears as the illusion concealing it is.
Ooh.
You see a tunnel leading away into darkness.
There you go. Secret tunnel. Best be careful. It leads to a storage room underneath the Motherhorn stage. Once you're in there, it's gonna be really dangerous. Gotta be real careful, okay?
Got it. How far is it to that? If we, along this tunnel.
Not too far. Maybe an hour or so of walking. Creeping Lynn doesn't know about the tunnel's existence, so let's keep it that way, okay? Make sure you don't tell her about it.
Yeah, we'll keep it secret as a secret tunnel.
Excellent. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, it seems we have a visitor before you leave.
You look behind you and you see running across the bridge another little Brigganock pushing a wheelbarrow containing some stones that are glowing. They're round lumps of crystal, not yet shaped or cut. And as they push it forward, Obed looks and his eyes grow wide again. And he goes,
Oh. Interesting.
I need all of you to look back at your character sheets and tell me the wishes that you all made at the beginning
Oh, I was wondering when this would come back.
of like session 1 of the
Yeah,
Witchlight Carnival.
I've been mulling this over.
Is
Is it a secret, or we're all just telling you now?
The only thing you need to tell me is if your wish was good-natured.
My wish was good-natured.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I was meant neutral. It's neither good nor bad. It was just a desire.
Mine is the
But
same.
it's-
Like it's kind of neutral.
But being that
It
it's not,
really only
it's not
impacts me.
negative. It's not negative. So I guess if it's like explicitly not negative, it would be like positive. I guess I don't know. Hard to say.
Okay.
I guess it would be dependent on whether you argue that a selfish wish is bad-natured or not. But like, you know, a wish
Well, it
for
wasn't
yourself
selfish.
isn't necessarily
It's-
selfish.
You don't need to mull it over as
Okay.
too much. Obed looks at the stones and he says,
Oh, well, they all seem to be pretty good. These will be made into some fine gemstones. If you all wish to wait before you take this trek into the tunnel, well, we can fashion them cut them into gemstones themselves, and you can keep them.
That sounds
Keep
nice.
our wish.
Remembering what I wish for, thinking back to that, does cutting them into a gem help them come true?
No, it just makes them into something that is beautiful and valuable.
Oh.
And so I guess the question here is, which is interesting, is we will go over these. So Zug, you're first. What was your wish?
My wish was to become a dragon.
So, basically you all are gonna get an 8-hour, a full rest here, just through the process of all of this, as a group of Brigganocks all come together and start to refine these stones into gems. They are, cutting them, taking the edges off of them, and with that, you are handed a gemstone that is worth 500 gold pieces.
Oh, okay. Look, it's just like one of these beautiful glowing kind of stones.
Sorry, I'll take that back. It's 100 gold pieces, because basically, I would say it's an unusual wish.
That's true.
Okay. Kiwi, what was your wish?
I wished for a new shell with lights.
You also.
Wait, your wish could actually come true now. You have a glowing
Yes.
gem.
Yes, you.
It's a self-fulfilling wish.
Exactly. Yeah. So for you, you get a. That is a definitely a exceptionally original wish. So you have a 500 gold piece glowing gemstone.
Sweet.
Boda, your wish.
That Velko would have a great time at the carnival.
Aww.
Adorable.
And that is adorable. You receive a 50 gold piece gemstone. Like a
Let's go.
It's a cute little gemstone in your hands. Velko, what was your wish?
To balance my desires with my sister's desires in a way that would make us both happy.
Okay, you get 100 gold piece gemstone.
That's a very
Bullshit.
That's a very
Bullshit.
No, that's a very lawyer wish right there. The language was vague and circular.
Yep.
Let's see. And Rosin, what was the wish that you wrote down?
I said I. Sorry, I wanted to let Wabook
No,
or
go
Nutmeg,
ahead, go ahead.
whichever one was speaking. I said I wish to find my way back to the Feywild, but specifically home.
Okay. You also get another 50 gold piece gemstone crafted for you. It is still beautiful and glows slightly. Nutmeg, you don't have a stone delivered to you as you didn't make a wish back at the carnival. However,
I
I
wish I had a cool shiny rock.
a little Brigganock guy kind of walks up next to you and he just says,
Hey man, you want this nug?
and he hands you a fucking like stone of like resin of some sort.
Good stuff,
Yeah, I
just don't
do.
use too much of it.
Oh, let's fucking go. And I put it in my little pouch.
You got a Brigganock nug.
Rigging up the Doug. Let's go.
So, with all of you now refined in the way is open. Motherhorn. We'll pick up Make your way
We should get fun. Yeah.
into World of Endolin.
Ooh, buddy.
Bum, bum, bum.
Alright, good stuff, everybody. I like Keg.
I do.
Keg the pony. Keg the pony is
Yes,
adorable.
great.
I was about to speak with Animal just to have a conversation with the pony, but maybe I'll do that as we.
Yeah, you can do that
kick
as you
off
leave.
next
We're gonna
time.
be leaving from here as we.
Yeah, I'm sure there's nothing that crazy, and I want to sideline this more than I already have tonight. So
All good.
Well,
All right, good stuff, everybody. We'll pick up on this next week. Or
You're lucky you had a
going
merciful
into the
DM.
going into the actual. Now this is the the hag layer.
guess Troy, I was perfectly willing to die for that taste.
Fair enough.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
I would have been perfectly willing to kill.
All right, have a wonderful night, everybody. We're out of here. Big session, fun session. Good night.